always look 30 years older than I am. That's bad. And it's just not good.
You look 90?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
All right. Are we doing a podcast?
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
All right.
We're rolling.
So who's growing a mustache?
I'm getting close, I think.
Can you? No. You don't shave your upper lip, do you?
No, I don't. I think I could take all of you guys, but I had laser hair removal from you guys know who.
Oh.
And it's kind of, really slowed and stopped a lot of that. But I feel like I could get there at some point.
I think you would look good with a mustache.
I think so too. I've tried to filter. Yeah.
Scary?
No. I'm out.
You did it once.
What do you
You did it
mean?
once, and it looked creepy.
Okay. Every time I try and grow a beard, a mustache, or anything, it comes out really patchy, really bad, and I grow white hair. I always look 30 years older than I am. That's bad, and it's just not good.
You look 90?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm getting scared.
Wow.
And if I do the mustache only, it just looks like creepy porn stash.
Yeah, but isn't that like kind of the point of this is to just
No.
not be comfortable and give up the shaving and grooming and all of
here's
that?
here's the problem. Like, I have a few events that I need to go to in the next coming weeks. And the thing is, not everybody understands or remembers that it's Movember. And they're like, look at this.
Why do you have a
schlub.
mustache? What,
Like,
it's
look at
just-
this. Look at
Why
this
you
grubby
look like
Yeah.
a creeper?
mess.
That's the whole point, is you look like that, and then somebody goes, hey, what's up with the mustache? And then you go, well, I'm raising awareness for men's cancer.
Yeah, it's a good talking
I
point.
can't grow a mustache. I'm like Scary, where it's just a patchy
You
mess.
could just right now. You could just take off the bottom
You
part of what
got-
you got going on.
Right.
I tell you what, I'm going to do that for tomorrow only. You're going to see what it looks like, and then I'm going to get rid of it the next day.
Can you grow it a little more before you take it off? Then?
Okay, next
Yeah,
week.
get it like next week.
Like Scotty, I have stuff I have to do. I have places to go. I can't.
He already used that
Where do
excuse.
you have to
need
go?
a new
Well,
one.
what places
No,
are you going
but
that you have to do?
I have 2 weddings, but that's besides the point.
Who
Why can't I?
cares?
Okay, if
Are you in the wedding photos?
If the intention is to just is to raise money,
Is
and
it
raise,
your wedding?
No.
He would look like freaking Rumpelstiltskin by then.
How is he going to stop talking? Not that did it.
If the intention is to raise money and awareness, why can't I make a nice, healthy donation and post about it on my social? That's raising awareness. I have a huge following. I have a big social platform.
Wow. Let me
More
pick that up for you.
No, more than a lot of people do. So why can't I just use that to promote the message? It covers a lot of ground.
Well, the algorithm on Instagram buries things all the time, and we know that. No one's getting the
Right.
likes and views and everything that they did before. But if you're a walking billboard and everyone's stopping you to talk to you, you'll actually see, the return there.
What do you think is going to get more
You too,
traction?
Scotty.
Well, Scary's a man of traction on Instagram and TikTok. What do you think is going to get more traction for you? You growing a mustache, or you saying, hey, I just donated a buttload of money, you should too?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mustache.
Mustache.
Yeah, Scary. Yeah.
You do not want to see Mustachio come out.
I totally want to see Mustachio.
You look like Mario's brother.
I was thinking, I'm like, Luigi, let's go.
I think part of the problem is we haven't committed long enough. It takes a while to grow a good mustache.
Yeah, I mean, there are some people that are like Rip Van Winkle in 2 weeks.
That's my
but
boyfriend.
That's me.
Yeah, it takes months and months, and I'm gonna let it go for a couple of days, and you're gonna like that's so unimpressive, and I'm just gonna shave it.
Garrett, are you doing it?
I give me till tomorrow, and I'll be out. I'll do everybody in this
45
room.
minutes.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
seriously, I have like this Wolverine complex where it's like I'll shave, and then like everybody's like, "Oh, you're growing something out." I'm like, "This is I literally shaved this morning."
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Has Sheldon ever had a mustache?
Yeah. I love when he does a little bit of gruff, I like when he does a beard.
Okay, a beard, but not
I like
a mustache.
a little, but I like trimmed one.
Mustaches are creepy. I'm sorry.
I think he did as a joke, like once, like shave the, just leave the creepy mustache. Like he thinks he's funny, but
Okay,
not like serious.
does anybody know the history of the mustache? At what point did it become
porn
or creepy? Because anytime you see like a pedophile or a child molester,
Or an Indian uncle.
maybe sometimes all
or
three.
some villain twirling it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But like, when did it become creepy? Because you see these people with these mug shots, and you're like, oh, he looks like a child molester, and he's got a mustache. Like, when did it become that?
It had to be after the 70s, right? Because I feel like in the 70s and the 80s, everything I see, people had mustaches, and it was just like accepted. Oh, no problem. Long hair, mustache. Then they started doing some bad stuff.
Yeah.
Right? That's what it had to be.
Yeah, and I know, like, historically, if you were in certain parts of the military, you had to grow a mustache. Like I think it was the officers at some point had to grow mustaches.
What if you couldn't?
Yeah, I guess you couldn't be an officer then.
Oh,
but
man.
I mean, Movember aside, the mustache, it's a flavor saver. It's disgusting. You get things caught in it. It's gross. It's just unkempt.
How's it any different than a beard?
It's not different than a beard. I
So
feel
you're
like
calling
beards are
Nate
the same
disgusting?
way. It's just gross.
I do have like crumbs and
just
stuff
feel
in
like
there
it's-
occasionally.
I don't know. It's unsanitary.
I think beards are so sexy.
Oh,
Short
me too.
beard.
I
Oh,
love
God, a
them.
good beard. Is,
no.
they change a guy's face. Like Drake before and after the beard. If
Oh,
he
wow.
ever shaves again, holy shit.
beard,
Bad plan.
Beards on the right people look great. They,
A
some
good
people
beard
are not.
on anybody, I think, looks
Did
great.
anybody
if
in
you can't
your
grow a good beard, then that's a totally different story.
That's the other problem, though, is it's got to be really close to the face beard, kind of like those
no.
really short, stubbly ones.
Not
Yeah, I
always.
like the ones that are really well kept.
Yes.
No, look
I
at
like lots of
Brandon.
beards.
Brandon's
But
got
Brandon looks good. Yeah,
a
Brandon
full
looks good.
beard.
Yeah,
and
my
I mean,
boyfriend is Beardy McBearderson.
And
he
Josh
looks
always
Oh,
looks good
thanks.
when he has a full beard.
Even when they're
Nate
like
looks great with a beard.
Yeah, Nate, you do.
Wild lumberjack style too. That
I like it. I'm a fan of it. I find it very like manly and like alpha. I love them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is kind of cool when you have one, right? Like I don't even recognize myself.
And you are still doing the like rub your beard like a villain
Yeah.
thing right now.
I know.
I was
It is
always
really cool.
afraid of my dad when he grew up. My dad would grow a beard every once in a while just to like mess with my mom because she hated it, and I was afraid of him when I was a kid. I didn't like the way it looked.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something you got to talk about in therapy there?
Sure.
I want to talk about my dad's mustache.
You know they
Pretty
say like a
touches.
good beard on a guy is just like contoured makeup and all the stuff for women. It just changes
Yeah.
the face so much. It's
Yeah.
It
amazing.
does.
And it's crazy too. After Nate, you'll see it. It'll look like you lost 10 pounds, like in your face after you shave. You'll be like, I'm skinnier than I.
Well, no.
I-
Usually the beard hides the fat face. So
Yeah.
Right. So when
Yeah.
you shave it, it looks like you've gained a bit.
But a lot of
Depending
times
on
when
your
you shave
face.
it, you look like a little boy.
No.
Oh yeah,
Wait.
like Brandon shaved his one day and came out of the bathroom. We hadn't talked about it. I was like, "What the fuck is this? This is terrible."
that back
you
on your
look 20
face.
years younger than anything. Oh, get out
I
of here.
disagree with Scotty B. By the way, it does not hide fat face. It actually accentuates fat face.
Well, on you, it gives you more chins. When you,
Oh, man.
what?
Guys, I
damn.
swear.
Scotty, go to
I
hell.
swear.
All right. Can we
Already
talk,
there.
Can we talk about No Nut November now? Do not participate in No Nut November.
Wait, do you know when they first said that this morning? I thought it meant we just don't eat nuts. Like
Danielle.
That's like the
Like
glory hole, Danielle.
walnuts,
That's your
almonds.
yeah.
that would be what I thought.
I love your innocence sometimes.
And then when Elvis started talking about it, I'm like, oh. That's
Danielle,
what-
at least you didn't go to your kids and be like, hey, are you guys participating in No Nut?
No, Mom.
They would have been like, Ma, are you serious? You're so stupid.
Yeah.
Wasn't there was just a study that came out talking about how if you don't fap, it's unhealthy.
It
After
is
like
unhealthy.
2 or 3 days. You got to do it.
My uncle had prostate cancer, and he had his prostate surgery and removed or whatever. And the doctor said one of the key ways to avoid having prostate cancer is to use the hell out of it. So he
Really?
goes,
Clear those pipes.
clear those pipes.
Oh.
You got to just crank it out.
After you have a vasectomy, after a certain amount of time, I don't know what it is, I think they tell you to, every day you have to make sure you're getting rid of stuff.
Oh, can
I
we get
don't know
Sheldon
what
on the phone?
He had a vasectomy.
Yeah, well, okay, so he must be an expert on this. Let's get him out. Let's get him on the podcast.
Have you ever had to have your count tested or anything like that?
I had it. I don't think I ever got the results.
But do you remember doing it? Because that was one of the weirdest experiences of my life.
Well, did you do it in the office?
No, I did it at my parents' house.
And you had to race it there, right?
Wait, your parents
Wait,
counted?
Why'd
how
you do it
much-
at your
what?
parents' house?
What were you doing?
Because they were close. I was living in New Jersey at the time.
Okay.
And my doctor was on Long Island. So it needs to get there within a certain amount of time or it's not a good specimen anymore.
Right.
And it wasn't the kind of place where you could do it in the office. So I had to go to my old bedroom at my parents' house and pop in a VHS tape and be like, all right, here we go. And I hear the pots and pans clanging in the kitchen. I'm like, God damn it. But, I got it done and I was all good.
Can we ask what was on the VHS tape?
Oh, God, I don't remember.
Was it stuffed teddy bears?
I'm sure there were mustaches.
Did your parents know why you were coming home?
I don't remember.
Did you? Did you race out of the house?
Yeah, I ran.
You're like, get out of the way, Mom and Dad.
I sealed the lid and ran out.
Stay for dinner, Scott. Stay for dinner.
Get pulled up. If you got pulled over and you told the cop, I got to get this to the lab.
I think he'd let me go.
Ew.
Yeah.
Just hold it up to him.
So you should have one in your glove box forever.
Oh, my
That's
God.
a great idea.
Ew.
Just have a spare of that specimen in your glove box.
For sure. What could
And then when you get
possibly
pulled
go wrong?
over, you whip it out.
Yeah.
You're like, and you have it ready. I'm sorry, I have to get this over to the doctors now.
That's a good idea.
It doesn't even have to be real.
Got some jizz right here.
No, I'm committing. I'm committed to it. That's going to be real.
You think they're gonna open it and like test it? I think this is fake.
You know,
The
they
best thing to do when you
drug-
get pulled over is just push really hard, shit your pants, and just say, I have diarrhea. They always let you
What
go.
a brilliant way to get
Scott.
out
Wait a
of
minute,
it.
you've done this? You've shit your pants?
No, but I just think about it.
Oh.
He almost shit his pants the other way. Are we not allowed to talk about the poop?
I don't know. We went from jizz in a cup to shitting pants. I think we're done with the podcast today. Who
I'm
thinks
just saying.
we're done?
Can
I
just
think
leave
we've
it on?
reached here.
The jiffies that this guy was sending me on his way home the other day almost made me vomit.
How did it spiral out of control?
I had a really bad stomach ache in my Care Bear costume.
Okay, we're done. Thanks,
What?
everybody.
That's
See
why
you
you were
next
grumpy
week.
bear.
Bye.
Care Bear cares.
That bear should be brown.